start sharing my screen again. So we have, let's see here. Let's see. No, okay. We have designed this imaginary research case for you that I will go through now. And then after this, you will have several questions concerning this case. And in small groups, you can discuss about the questions and about the case. And then we hope that you will provide very short answers to the questions to a battled. But the case is about something I think we are all familiar with. It's about adults' experiences of coping with long-term COVID symptoms. So in this case, you are a researcher in a university A conducting research on these adults' experiences of coping with long-term COVID symptoms. And you are doing this research project in a cooperation with your fellow researcher from a university B. And you and your researcher colleague have decided to collect the data with two different data collection methods. And for the first, you will design and conduct a survey. And in the end of the survey, the participants can leave their personal details if they want to attend to an interview exploring this same theme more precisely. And the interviews will be recorded and transcribed. And during this research project, you and your research colleague both analyze the data. So you both need to have access to the raw data. And at the end of this research project, you aim to publish the data. When we divide you into the breakout rooms, we hope that at first you would introduce yourself to the other group members, and then you would pick one secretary who actually writes something about your discussion to a Padlet. I will put those links to the chat right after this when I've given you the instructions. And then we have following questions that we hope that you would discuss and consider together. First of all, what kind of data will be collected in this research project? Will there be some kind of research integrity issues? Will any personal data or personal information be collected? And if the answer is yes, what do you have to consider before collecting the data? And where will you store the data during the project? How will you handle the sharing of the data with your researcher colleague, and who will have access to the data? And then finally, in the end of the project, what do you have to consider to be able to publish data? You will have 25 minutes to discuss about these questions. You don't need to give any long answers, and you don't need to go through them all. If there's some question that you want to emphasize, then you can discuss about that. And then also, if you think that one of these questions is too difficult or you do not actually know the answer, you can write that also to the Padlet. So that would be also really interesting for us to know. So after the discussions in small groups, we will go through some of your answers and discuss it together.